Greetings, dear viewers and vieweresses. Welcome to Torment of Numenera. I am your host, Feuerglatze, and we continue with our journey through the ninth world. Wasser ist Leben, water is life. I don't really... I do remember where we left off. We are still in the sanctuary of Mira West, where many other cast-offs live, or seek refuge, at least. Some of them even live here. We are just passing through, and we have the last thing we did on the last stream was getting through one specific mere, and a mere, I don't know, is like the memories of another cast-off, and that cast-off put these memories into well, a device, and we can go through there like virtual reality and can even change reality, because these past memories, we can change these past memories, and that's what we did last time, but only for an NPC. And I think I sold that mare to Lady Angie last time, because once you deplete them, you can use them again. Let me look at your Numenera. Ghost. Yes, the floral mare caster. I think that was the one. And we've got everything from her that we wanted to have. And now we're going to talk to Adiris. Pinhead? I've never watched Hellraiser until now. Welcome and hello, Heldrick. Mr. Firebaldhead. Yeah, I'm still wondering how I would translate Feuerglatze. Because there's, as far as I know, there's no thing like Glatze. You can have a Glatze, but you cannot be a Glatze. And that's the problem there with the English language. You need more Glatzen in your vocabulary. Okie dokie. Heldrick, we fell down from many kilometers above, from a moon or something like that, into a resonance chamber in Sargus Cliffs. This resonance chamber is the only thing that can repair us and make us whole again, and we have amnesia. We don't know that much anymore about our past, but sometimes we get some glimpses. And why didn't we die when we fell from such a height? We are a cast-off, and cast-offs are husks or shells that were left behind by the Changing Guard, who uses these cast-offs, uses their bodies. He builds these bodies for himself and then puts his own consciousness into this cast-off. And when he's done with them, because he wants another body with other skills, or because he knows, oh, this body is gonna die soon, he leaves the body and goes into his next one. But the body he leaves behind gets in a new consciousness, and that's us. We are one of these cast-offs, and in fact, we are the last cast-off. And we are the only cast-off that so far seems to be able to change reality by going into the mares that other cast-offs left behind. So their memories, and yeah, pretty much it's like the pensive from Harry Potter. They have these memories in these devices, and we can see what they did then, like which reality, and can change what happened there. And this so far seems like we're the only cast-off that can do that. And also we are hunted by the Sorrow, and the Sorrow seems to have a knack for the tides, and the tides are, well, like the Force in Star Wars, and we can control these tides. There are different colors, different tides, and each stand for something, and we can use these tides to, well, manipulate reality. And we don't know why the sorrow hunts each and every one of us cast-offs and the changing guard, but we know that it has something to do with the tides. And long story short, while we started in Sargus Cliffs, where we broke our resonance chamber when we fell into it, and yeah, I haven't answered that, but we didn't die because the cast-off made this body very, very hard to kill, like every other cast-off. And we talked to many people and found out that there's only one person who might be able to repair this resonance chamber that can make us whole again, and that's Mazov. And we had a lead on Mazov that he should be here in Mila West. Mila West is a sanctuary for all the other cast-offs, for all the cast-offs, where they don't fight each other, because there's also a war going on out there between cast-offs that followed the changing guard and cast-offs that were following the first cast-off. And they fight for really no reason. But in here, there's a sanctuary, peace, and no one can or should kill each other. And now that we're here in Mila West, we spoke to Adiris. And that's this lady. She is leading all the other cast-offs here in Mila West, and wants to go through our mind before she gives us Mazov's mare caster. So we can look into Mazov's past to maybe find out where he is now, because we're still searching for him. We haven't found him yet. That went faster than I anticipated. In our journal, yes, the Sanctuary of Mila West. We have to ask Adiris to use the mare caster. And still something about Eritas, one of our companions. There's a huge codex that I could read out to you, but I think this will fill half the stream, so I won't do that now. Maybe later, in another stream. Yeah, but here we are now with Adiris, and telling her that yes, you can in fact go through my mind and find out who I am and how I tick. These are our companions, Eritas, when they get relevant, I will tell you why. So, hello again, my brother. I am ready to give you the mare caster. You need but ask. Ooh. Oh, she went through our mind already. Okay. Yep. Where's Mazov? Menagerie of Mrajolios. Some time ago, no one knows what's now. Okay, show me the marecaster. You have proven to me I can trust you. Only remember what you have learned in these tasks. Be gentle with Zerian. You are violating his mind. Be true to his path. Find what you need and return without causing him harm. You have a duty to preserve his life as he intended it, if at all possible. She presses the box into your hands. Tidal energy swirls around it, drawing you in like a maelstrom. You focus on it, opening your innermost eye, and you are torn from your body. And this is what we do when we get into another mare. It's like a choose your own adventure book, and we can still do stuff, but these things are especially they fit very well to the choice I give you, that you can control these choices that we make here. You, dear viewers, not only the Heldrick, not only, well, whoever, but you can say what I should do. So, if you want to, you can. I'm just repeating it. Now I'm reading it. When you first open your eyes, there's only a ruddy glow and frightening shapes and shadows around you. The air is hot and stifling. As your eyes adjust, you realize you're outside, but the sky is darkened by clouds of pitch. The ruddy glow comes from lava flows as they trundle down distant mountains into the volcanic fields all around you. Sharp towers pierce the sky, tapered like the bones of a rib cage. Indeed, they look like bones in every way, as does the ground beneath you. You appear to be standing on the spine of an enormous beast. The bottom of its jaw can be seen far in the distance, half buried beneath a layer of cooled lava. Wow. Huge thing. Most of the bone towers look identical, but one shines from the inside with an odd blue light. The top of the glowing tower has been snapped off, and what looks like a transport hovers next to its peak. It's your transport. You were sent here to find something. Oh, we are Zerian, by the way. But we don't know who Zerian really is. Twisted bridges connect the spine to the volcanic fields around you. In one direction lie enormous formations of obsidian, arches, spires, a wall. In the other direction, a narrow pass is carved into the mountain face. The field leading to the canyon is illuminated by hundreds of glowing lights. You know this body wasn't sent to find Mazov, but Adiri said he'd appear. Perhaps following through events will lead to him. Maybe try to remember who we are, and then explore all this stuff. Well, why are we here? So the stream doesn't get bogged down by me asking you, what should we do? What should we do? What should we do? Just think that I'm always asking you, what should I do? And then you can answer. Who are we? You are in the body of Zerian Daywalker, a Jack who can speak with the dead. Indeed, now that you remember that, you can feel the dead all around you. You can hear them. It takes little effort to know the stories of those who died here. You may even be able to imbue some of your life forces into their corpses. Zerian is wearing a black form-fitting suit that keeps off the worst of the heat. He carries a whip and various necromantic ornaments. Zerian was on a task for someone called the Chimera. He was sent here to find some kind of sphere. The sphere is an artifact called the Erlimnian. Okay, the Chimera would be quite upset if Zerian returned without it. Perhaps Zerian's mission will aid you on your own. Explore the towers around the spine. Yeah, no problem for me. Why are we so good? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. What? Yeah, let me do that. You search through tower after tower. Some of the chambers you come to are filled with piles of dead relics and broken ciphers, but nothing of value. Finally, you come across something promising. You find a staff made of some prior world metal. It's cool to the touch, unusual given the extreme temperature of the air itself, and burn marks blacken one end. Very likely, this was used as a weapon. It may work again, but probably only once. And take the staff with you. Use our connection to the dead to learn more about the area of the spine. You are in a place called the Fields of Ossiphagan, and may have lived and died here, though it seems a terrible place to live. Scavengers from Sargus Cliffs have been through here in recent centuries, seeking treasures of the past. Before that, it was mutants fleeing revolution after a bloody revolution in a place called Haref. Before that, refugees from a village called Shwenya. I know all of these. I remember them from my first playthrough and from the novellas that came with the collector's edition. I like that. And the bloody revolution in Haref and mutants might be exactly the last Mercaster we did in the last stream. Okay, before that, the Ossiphagans themselves. You see a glimmer of a powerful artifact. Hundreds of years ago, there was a battle here. Many died. 2 people, a middle-aged woman and a teenage girl, fought over a copper sphere at the top of the glowing bone tower. I think I remember that as well. Perhaps that copper sphere is what you were sent here to find. Well, go to Obsidian Formations or Mountain Pass. Why should we go to our transport? I don't see a reason to do that. So, obsidian formations, okay? Okay. Crossing the volcanic plains, you arrive at the obsidian formations. Massive structures of cooled, shining rock leap from the ground, curling into impossible shapes. An enormous black wall rings most of the formations, rising 100 meters out of the ground in places. The obsidian formations are dark, quiet, and desolate. A hard wind blows from magma flows farther off, but here nothing flows and nothing lives. In the distance, you can see the spine and bone towers, and in the other direction the plains stop at a sheer cliff face with a mountain pass carved in between. Let's learn more about this location. We are connected to the dead, after all. The obsidian formations did not form naturally. Creatures made of pure light, called fire whites, formed these structures out of hot, flowing magma, then supercooled them into the shapes they are now. The whites were trying to get at something or someone. You see a pair of figures atop a small flying platform. One of them holds a copper sphere that glows with a golden light. The whites tried to trap them here with their wall, but they escaped and flew toward the mountain pass. Yeah, I remember that mare. Another event occurred here. The fire whites have killed many people over hundreds, even thousands of years. These deaths culminated in the creation of something called a Gemon, a creature of pure rage. The Gemon has since wandered these volcanic fields with an insatiable lust for revenge, mostly against the whites that created it. Maybe explore and hope that this Gemon doesn't get us? Okay. Aha. You search for anything remotely interesting, but the place is barren. As you are about to leave, an orange glow reflects off the rocks ahead. An enormous paw steps in your path, and the rest of the creature emerges. And it's the Gemon, a pillar of light with claws. 100 faces twist in its body, emerging, howling, then melting back into the curling fire. The creature is easily 3 meters wide and at least twice as tall. Maybe run? I don't think he will be impressed by our whip. Where we came from? Oh, shiznit. Maybe I hope we're quick enough. To the mountain pass, we haven't been there. You run. The Gemon roars behind you, but it doesn't seem interested in you in particular. After a while, it roars fall away into the distance. Ah, nice. The mountain pass is still some distance away, but you're close enough to see that there is too much rubble at the bottom to make your way through. Spread out in front of the cliffs is a great volcanic plain. Across the entire expanse are hundreds and hundreds of creatures lit with a dim glow that has nothing to do with the magma. You know these creatures are called fire whites. At the moment, they seem to be ignoring you. So we learned that fire whites and the Gemon don't get along with each other. Maybe we can use that to our advantage. Let's use our connection to the dead. You see a group of people in tattered clothes march through the pass and out of these fields. They are terrified, having lost many of their number to the whites. You see 2 figures riding a small flying platform, almost like a shield. Suddenly, the platform teeters and the figures fall. You can see the spot where the shield fell, and though the bodies are no longer there, you can feel their presence very strongly. And there, a short distance away, you can see where one of the figures dropped what looks like a copper sphere. can do a lot of in here. The shield was flying? Okay, yes. Could be good. Study the white's behavior. Why not? Law mystical, law natural. That's us. There's a lot of boni that I get together. Boni? Bono? You too? I don't know. You stay near them, watching for a long time. At first they seem to be just wandering without rhyme or reason, but then you realize that the shifts you feel in the air temperature are not random nor natural. The whites themselves are causing them. Indeed, once you figure this out, you can see how they use the temperature of the air as a kind of communication between each other. Maybe you could use this information to slip past them. Let's speak to those that died here. Though there are no bodies on the surface, you can feel the dead beneath the rock, preserved by magma that has flowed over the spot over the centuries. One is a middle-aged woman named Amma. The other is a girl, but she is strangely silent. Even with your strange powers, there's nothing there to speak with. Peace, says Amma. Is it better? Better, yes. Better oblivion. Who are you? Amma? The disembodied voice sounds like it's calling Amma. Like it's calling Amma, rather than naming herself. No, not Amma. Shelled, cast away. Eaten and alive and eaten again. Not Amma. Food for whites. What happened to you? Buried to death. Before that, lived. Before that, died. Before that, lived and died and lived, and so many cycles, so many deaths. The air shivers. The tone drops dangerously low. Before that, someone else. Awoke and remembered. A fight, a girl, Olympian. Though you cannot see Amma, her presence moves through you, turns your head. You see in the fields in the distance what she is talking about, the Olympian. A sphere of burnished metal lying in the rock, and you know this is what you were sent here to find. Why can't I speak with the girl? Gone. Gone. Not gone. You shudder, but it's not you who is shuddering. She woke something. Vengeance. No, vengeance is in her. You feel Amma's presence looking off toward the obsidian formations. There's something glowing and moving over there. Let her return to her peace. Amma becomes silent. You sense a wave of gratitude and annoyance, but mostly the former. And then nothing. Her presence is gone. You feel like no asking will bring her back. Get the corpse to get the sphere for us. Check the whites? I don't know. Get the shield, maybe? Could be useful. Or carefully explore the fields. Let's return to the spine and see what happened there. You are on this. Okay, so at the obsidian formations, there's the Gemorn, the mountain pass, are the whites, and they both don't seem to be friendly. Let's get back to the mountain pass. Get the shield? Or let the corpse get the sphere for me. As always, you can choose what I should do. 1, 2, or 6. I won't attack these whites, that would be stupid. I'm always someone who likes to find out everything, so exploring the fields to me feels like what I want to do, but I don't think that's the smart move. And get the shield, I don't know why I would need that, but using that to fly might be very practical. Okay, let's animate the dead to get the sphere. Reaching into the earth, you find the body called Armor and summon her forth. With uncanny strength, she crawls out from the cooled rock. Though her skin is charred and rotting, a cast of tattoo is clearly visible on her head. You command her to collect the sphere, but Armor's body only makes it a short way before the whites attack her. Their hands reach inside of her, consuming what little life force you imbued her with. As they do so the air grows intensely cold. The air grows intensely cold. Maybe that's the point where we should get the sphere or the shield. We got the hint that they communicate via temperature, and now that the air is cold, maybe that's the point where we should get the sphere. Ah! Or the shield. Let's get the sphere. That's good. That's what the game told me to do. Now that you know the whites communicate through temperature variation, you might be able to avoid their attention by feel better than sight, assuming you can figure out what the different temperatures mean. The sphere is about 300 meters away, and the whites shift around constantly. It's going to be tricky to get close. Aww. When they attack the other one, well, when they are inert, they are just, I don't know, hovering around, but when the air is cold, they were attacking. So maybe not where the air is cool. I want to explore the fields again. So let's get back to the spine. Walking away from the sphere, the whites leave you alone entirely. Even those that occasionally turn their attention toward you soon lose interest and continue whatever they were doing. Okay. Another time to the mountain pass and explore the fields carefully. You search for a time, but there's very little out here in the fields. You do find some kind of large shield embedded in the molten rock nearby. You also feel, rather than, yeah, I know. You try to search further, but a group of fire whites crowds in and threatens you. It's going to be difficult to get past them. Get the shield. The whites don't bother you as you try to pry the shield from the ground, but after a few minutes of tugging and digging, you realize it's impossible. The rock has cooled and melted and cooled again several times around the device. It's not going anywhere. Let's animate another corpse. Again, Alma's body crawls out from the cool rock, and again the whites devour her life force. It looks like you'll need something more to get past the whites. Take it and eat it! What? You mean The shield? We can try to slip past the whites, or we could use the Jamon. Yeah, we're still at the volcanic plains. Aren't we too slow to maybe... Okay, seek out the Jamon. Now that you know what to look for, the Jamon is easy to find. Unfortunately, it's also looking for you. It howls in endless pain and frustration and stalks toward you. Get it to chase us. You want me to attack it with the staff? I don't want to die. Or was that the option before that you meant? I want to get it to go to the whites so they fight each other so we can get the sphere. That's my plan. What's yours? Okay. Okay. Let's intimidate the shit out of it. Okay, yeah. Engaging its speed and strength, you snap your whip from a safe distance. It roars. You feel the weight of 100 people crushing your head, but you don't stop. You throw rocks at it, insult it in a handful of languages. Nothing you do hurts it, and it probably doesn't understand your words, but it understands your intentions well enough. It charges at you with great speed and intent to kill. Run to the mountain pass! The Jamon lets out a piercing cry. It stays right on your tail the entire way, forcing you to sprint, gasping for breath in the hot air. You can feel the Jamon's rage like a hand pressing against your back. It presses harder, squeezing your mind. The Jamon's howl makes the ground tremble. Suddenly, the pressure releases and the air turns burning cold. You risk a glance behind you and realize you are in the center of the plains leading to the mountain pass, surrounded by fire whites. The Jamon grabs whites one at a time, tearing them in two, then tossing them aside. The whites rush forward together to defend themselves against the horrible beast. In their anger, you are forgotten and ignored. Get the sphere! With the whites' attention focused exclusively on the dangerous Jamon, it's easy for you to slip in and grab the sphere. None of the creatures notice you at all. Well then. What's in the obsidian formations? There's nothing here now. Okay, let's go to the spine and... yeah. Get off here. This planet. Yeah, nothing new. Climb the tower to the transport. I still don't see where Mazov comes in here, but I hope he does. You are at the top of the broken bone tower. Jagged bone walls act as a kind of parapet. From here you can see the fields of Ossophagan even better. The spine below you, the obsidian formations in one direction, and the glowing fields in front of the mountain pass in the other. Floating just next to the tower is a hovering pod made of azure steel. A ramp leads from the parapet into the transport. Well, yeah, let's learn more about this bone tower. Little has happened here, but for one event that immediately becomes apparent, you see a middle-aged woman. You know her name is Arma. Facing off against a young girl named Thea. Arma is hovering in the air like the transport does now. She holds a copper sphere that glows with a golden light. Angry words are exchanged and suddenly Thea leaps off the tower and tackles Arma. The two of them soar through the air toward the obsidian formations in the distance. Well, yeah, we know that. Then... yeah. Peace out. Out of here. You step aboard. The transport does not appear to have been made with adult humans in mind. There's only room enough for you to lay down, and even then, you have to roll on your side and bend in your legs slightly. As soon as you have done so, the ramp recedes and the doorway disappears. Your stomach lurches as the transport takes you to the sky. doorway disappears? Meaning we can look up? At first you try to peer out of... No, we can't, okay. Out of the tiny portholes, but all you see is pitch black. Presumably the volcano's black clouds. Eventually, they are replaced by the black of a starry sky. You try to see the land below, but it's impossible in the cramped space. Hours pass. Finally, the transport slows. Its humming ceases and the door reappears. You step out of the transport, stretching painfully. You are in a strange cavern. Artifacts are strewn everywhere in various stages of repair or experimentation. One wall is covered by a network of displays, showing people and scenes that mean nothing to you. In the center of the room is an enormous cage made from steel tendrils that twist together at the top. Oh, that one. Okay. The cage glows for a moment and a figure walks out. He wears a thick cloak, but his face is most strange. It shifts and blurs, changing its features constantly. You get the impression you are seeing a person, but you can't define what the person looks like at all. His name comes to your mind immediately. The Chimera. Took you long enough. The Chimera's voice is metallic and artificial, shifting as often as the features of his face. His expressions slide and change, but all of them are frowning as he reaches forward and takes the sphere from you. With your unique gifts, I thought finding a dead relic would come easier. The Chimera sets the Olymnian on a nearby table with a clunk. He immediately picks up a variety of scanning tools, one after the other, probing the Olymnian and its secrets. He seems to have forgotten about you. You look around the cavern, but there are no entrances or exits. Nowhere this Mazov could be, except for the cage. Let's examine the cage. The Chimera looks like it's like he's doing nothing but doing something with the Olymnian, yes. You take 2 steps toward the cage, but the moment you reach your hand toward it, the Chimera stops you with a bark. What do you think you're doing? Your mission is complete. I have no purpose for you out here. There. Are we more deceptive or persuasive? Well, I want to speak with Mazov about that mission. I think we are... Wait. Skill, deception. We are trained in deception, but not in persuasion, so... Yeah. Total modifiers plus 105? It's still the same? Because I've used charm paste? Fortify 5550. 45 5550. 555 75. I don't know. Okay, let's do deception. Mazov? The Chimera's altering voice slips from baritone to falsetto in a rapid series of notes. A dozen different eyes narrow with suspicion. I'm not sure that Tinkerer could tell you anything useful, but I can think of no reason to deny you. The Chimera turns and slides a hand along one of the metal tendrils. Although no discernible interface appears, he presses his finger against the metal twice and the cage begins to glow. The Chimera turns his attention back to the sphere, indicating you should enter the cage with a dismissive wave. 2 of the metal tendrils become a kind of doorway. Ooh, there you are. On the other side, Mazov squats on some sandy alien shore. Stars twinkle in the sky behind him, but they are no stars you recognize. He picks up his head as though he heard something, then he turns around to face you. One of his eye sockets is artificial, alternately projecting a human eye, a snake's eye, and something even more alien in the time he looks you over. He looks like a shipwreck survivor. Bare-chested, ragged pants, ragged beard. If so, he's better fed than you'd expect. Zerian, he says, his human eye squinting in the light. What else do you want? He peers forward, as though trying to see into the cavern. It could be... Okay. I think I want to tell him the truth. The truth. I haven't heard of Mesov. He wasn't described to me as a bad person, so why not? Why not tell him the truth? And what the hell do you want? I don't think he likes Zerian, so maybe it's even better that we tell him that we're not, in fact, Zerian. Where are you? Are you really Mesov? Let's ask him where he is. He spreads his arms and mock welcome. I'm on a goddamn beach having the time of my life. Where does it look like I am? Where does it look like I am? What the hell did you want? Where is that place? He only glares in response. Okay. Well... Are we... Are you really Mesov? Then he would know that we are not Zerian. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's try 3 or 4. Let's try 4 before 3 or 3 before 4. I feel like this would be the path that leads to success. And I think this is the one that I haven't used in my last playthrough, so I'm interested in what's happening then. Three. I'm not really Zerian. Mesov's human eye grows as wide as a saucer. His other eye flips through a few images, landing on a red eye with 3 pupils that scrutinizes you up and down. This is beyond me, and that's saying something. About the resonance chamber, though, the only one who benefits from it is the changing guard. That bastard's got nobody's interest at heart but his own. Don't listen to a damn thing he says. How would it benefit the changing guard? The resonance chamber is only good for one thing, and that's snuffing us out. The changing guard plans to use it to merge all of us, every cast-off that still lives, back into his body. That's his plan for stopping the sorrow. He puts a grease-stained hand on your shoulder. Look, I don't know who you are or what your part in this is, but you cannot let him activate that chamber. You need... He glances over your shoulder at something in the cavern, but when you turn you see nothing there. The first is alive, he whispers, drawing your attention back to him. And she's got her own plan for the chamber, one that won't kill us all. The first cast-off, he means, which was presumed dead. Our sire has a new cast-off body that he plans to use as a catalyst for the chamber. But the first has a better plan, something that won't snuff out every last one of us. Look for her in the bloom. Just make sure you don't. Before you can finish, you feel a wrenching twist in the center of your body, like your heart is being wrung dry. Your vision tunnels black and you feel as though your body were being sucked through a steel pipe. You're being pulled out of the mirror, but it's far more painful than it ever was before. And then Mazov, the cave, and everything else disappears.
I'm ready to become even more heroic!
Let's see what the Specter is saying to us after a short pee break. See you in a minute. Welcome back. Mic check, let's do a quick mic check. Mic check, let's do a quick mic check. Ein Krissel drin? Kein Krissel drin, ne? Ein Krissel drin? Gestern habe ich nämlich gemerkt, dass ich Krissel hatte im Mikrofon. Das kommt einfach manchmal. Total ätzend. You plant your hand on the icy floor and push, staggering up to your feet. Every inch of your body aches, as though you've been crushed in a massive hand. The Specter stands before you, impassive. It may be your imagination, but he seems more solid than before. A phantom tendril, tendril, coils around your forehead, cool and soothing. You find yourself staring at your hand, your solid, real hand. Across from you, the Specter is still transparent. The tendril tightens once, as if in confirmation or warning. Then the sensation is gone. You are alone here with the Specter once more. He is waiting for you to speak, frowning now. Let's collect our thoughts. You concentrate, struggling to gather your thoughts, but they whirl through your head like hot sand. The Specter sighs, seeming less solid now than he was a moment ago. We need to talk, he says. You barely hear him through the pain. But this is your mind, honed in your duel against malaise, sharpened to a glittering edge. You inhale, clear the pain from your limbs and gather your thoughts to you, focusing. You open your eyes. The Specter, now slightly transparent, is speaking again. And we didn't have to fight malaise, the adversary. But somehow it did something. Okay, that's cool, that's cool. Fighting malaise was optional as far as I recall. I have something I've been meaning to tell you. You see, I haven't been completely honest with you. I'm not a part of you, you're a part of me. I created you. I'm the Changing God. I've been wondering where you were. No, I am. You shouldn't have lied to me is such an no sentence, I think. I don't know what the Changing God would respond to that. I think I do know, and I don't think that this would move the conversation along. I forgot my glass of water. I've been wondering where you were. Here, he says simply, his outline solidifying. Here all along. His outline solidifying. Maybe I should try to make him transparent, and saying, no, I am the Changing God would be the right thing to do. Now, I know this is a lot to take in. It means this body of yours is actually mine. I lived in it for years. And now that we know the first is still alive, I need it back. No, this is my body, not yours. I knew you'd say that. But let's get this straight. I lived in this body. I made it for a purpose. And now you say your wisp of a life outweighs my centuries of experience? Or maybe you think my first cast-off has a better way, Some magical solution to live out your false existence without price? I promise you, She has no such thing. She has always only killed to get what she wants. Her self-interest is just as strong as yours and mine. The only difference between the three of us is that I am real. You wouldn't exist if it weren't for me. You don't exist apart from me. Everything you are is a byproduct of my skills, my intellect, my experiences. And now that I have the chance to stop the sorrow, to save us all, you refuse me? Who in the hells are you? It's a tempting option to say I am the changing god to the changing god. And I don't think I've done that before. I am the changing god. No, let me tell you what you are. You're an accident of fate, a parasite in the mind I built. You are a child. I don't want to destroy you, but I will if I must. Give me control. Never. And then I'll take it! The Specter says and spreads his arms. Tidal energy pours from the air around you, flowing into the Specter. The ground itself slips around your feet, holding you in place. You feel your grip on your body, your mind slipping by finger lengths. You are diminishing. He is winning. You search your mind, your hard-earned memories, for something that will loosen his hold on you. The word of Kra on the Specter. Ooh. Summon the vision. So, I like the idea that everything we do out there in the real world is actually only there to prepare us for moments in our minds. I like that. Summon the vision of the psychic warrior Leto showed you. Who was that again? Call upon the ghostly woman from the recesses of my mind. There are several options I like. I don't think 2 or 3. I don't need 2 or 3. You've fallen far from where you began. The words of Kra on the Specter. Maybe we should... And nothing says that we can't use them more often. On the other hand, if he knew the words, but he does know them because he is in our mind already, I would say. Because I know something that you don't, maybe it's a good idea to call upon the ghostly woman. I found the Book of Singing Thorns. Fallen far from where you began. The Specter looks briefly surprised and color bleeds from his flickering frame. He growls under his breath. I've never forgotten what happened to her, not once. His outline blurs, becoming hazier. Yeah, call upon the ghostly woman. The moment your mind touches on her, she is there, facing the Specter, sorrow and anger radiating from her eyes, her heart. Scowling, the Specter flicks his hand to the side in a dismissive gesture, and she fades away once more, taking some of his radiance with her. What makes you think you deserve to return? that? The Specter winces as if you have struck him and mutters something under his breath. With a shuddering gasp, he stumbles backwards, fading in and out of visibility. The pressure on your mind dwindles and ends. Fine, he says, eyeing you with cool contempt. If you're so intent on stopping the sorrow on your own, have it. Have at it. Let's see how you handle what's in store without my help, my guidance. Then he fades completely, but speaks again. His voice is coming from all around you, from every corner of your mind. He's not gone, only hidden himself in your mind. I wasted my time trying to reason with you. That won't happen again. Oopsie. As the portal closes behind you, something feels off. It only takes you a second to realize the Specter is gone. It is quieter now, in the calm of your mind. But he's not truly gone, is he? You can still feel him out there, watching, waiting, perhaps, for a moment of weakness in which to strike. Zerian.
Yes.
All right.
Talk to her? Oh, nothing new. Anything with you? Guess not.
Of course.
Choi, I don't think we've ever talked to Choi before. The transparent form of a girl, Choi, you realize, huddles here, clutching herself. Her eyes are closed, her breathing slow and uneven. Other than the rise and fall of her small shoulders, she is utterly motionless. And that makes the sound she is making all the more audible. It is a moaning coming from the back of her throat, a low, guttural sound of fear and pain. The sound rises, surrounding you like an invisible electric force in the air, a chorus of 1,000 soft screams cut short. The hairs along your arms rise, sizzling. She looks you in the eyes for the first time, and her shoulders relax ever so slightly. Her brow furrows as though she cannot remember where she recognizes you from. Almost too soft to hear, she whispers, "Thank you." Talk to Choi. The knuckles of her small hand tighten around her arms as you lean closer. How are you? She looks up at you and nods just slightly. How are you now? Although she's still huddled tightly, she looks up at you and nods. Are you alright? Are you alright? Are you alright? Are you alright? Okay. What happened to you? Shh. Can you talk about what happened? Okay. It's quieter here. Oh, she can talk. Okay, so we have Seria's piece, +1 might, speed, intellect. Okay. What can Choi give us? You open your mind to hers, and icy terror pours into your mind, filling your veins, clutching at your throat. You breathe, forcing the foreign emotions away, and the physical symptoms subside, for now. The rigid line of Choi's shoulders relaxes a fraction of an inch. You appear to have taken some of her burden from her. Choi's balm. Oh, I can take both. Okay. +1 in endurance, 2 might, 1 intellect. Nice. Thank you, Choi. Okay. Maybe now you can tell me more? I don't think she can. Okay. There it is. And into ninth world, to Sorrow's Fathom, Daughter's Fathom, Clock Fathom. Okay. Hello, he says softly. Anyway. Okay. There it is.
I'm ready.
Then let's just look there if there's anything of interest there. I don't think there is. No, there certainly isn't. None of interest here, Marty people. What's the woman something new with you?
Yes. Now.
Okie dokie. Then I think I'll just leave you here and return to the ninth
All
world.
right.
And now let's just get back to North World. But before we do that, let's level up. Leave loop, leave
Let's
loop,
go.
leave loop, boop, boop. Stats. Speed, intellect. What's my... Use intellect. This is speed. I do have 3 speed edges. 18 intellect. Maybe it's time to use... to put a little more into speed. Yeah. Yeah. Confirm. Event horizon. Become invisible. Completely untargetable. Only removed when it expires. Not due to any action. Ooh. Reality bends to your will, hiding you and your actions from your enemies. Nice! 1 ability to learn. Okay, train without armor. Resourceful. Myalgic dust. Maybe? Pretty magic? Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe? Hedge magic? Quick fingers and smashing. I don't need that. Charm? I don't need that either. I have Tibia. I regain health. I'm almost immortal, so I don't think I need that. Scatter bomb sounds cool. Well, yeah, but 4 plus 7, that's only 11 damage. And I pay 4 speed for that. But it's an area of effect. Max effort +1 on all non-combat tasks. I think that's really the best ability here. Yeah. Gimme. And a skill to increase. I have time for that. Law mystical. Oh, our law natural is already at 2. Running or initiative, maybe one of those two, because it really takes a long time for me to get somewhere in combat. I have for that. I have for that. For that. Persuasion. Yeah. Initiative or running? Do I want to act sooner? Or be somewhere faster? Let's do the running thing. Yep. Yep. That's good. Ah.
Let's go.
Now, let's see what happens here. It doesn't look good. It does not look good. The Sorrow attacked Mila West. Your eyes snap open and at first you feel you've fallen deeper into the labyrinth. Another fathom. Flames rake the ground around you, the bedrock buckling under the heat. The image of Adiris resolves as your vision adjusts to the searing light. Her composure is beginning to crack. You can see the fear in her eyes, held in check only by her iron will. You're awake, quickly now. While you were inside the mare... Gods. The shields have fallen. The Sorrow is breaking into the sanctuary. It's destroying our home. The others are trying to hold it back, but tell me first. Did you find what you were looking for? A few buckets of paint. Preferably no red paint. What should I want? What do I want to tell her? What should go out there? The first is alive in the bloom. Changing guard is alive inside my mind. This might make them work against me, so no. Hope? You're for 3, okay. 3, not 1. Alright? Alright. Hope! She reels. But how? No. That's not important now. What's important is that you find her. She's the only one who will help us against the Sorrow. Our sire has shut himself away from us and we can't count on him for help. Now, we must deal with the situation at hand. A few have already escaped, but most are trapped within the rubble and flames, some too terrified to move. You must get to the teleportation platform and flee. Save as many as you can on your way. Although the dome no longer encircles our sanctuary, the generators may hold enough power to slow the Sorrow's progress. They can be activated by placing your palm here and whistling this tune. Her dry lips rasp a 5-note No? She plants a kiss on your cheek. Good luck, brother. Let's make sure as many survive as possible. She runs off, her voice raised in command, as if the quiet matron of Mila West had never existed. Crisis initiated! Evacuate to the teleporter. Extinguish fires with the shield generator. Remove rubble to clear the path. Save trapped castles for removal. Okay, I cannot save! Okay. Remove rubble, I mean. Okay, Eritis, it's your turn. You should... Because you're a fighter, you should go where the other Sorrow fragments are. Okay, there's many of them trapped. Okay, so break through here. Piles of rubble are strewn all over the once peaceful sanctuary. Most of it looks loose enough to move, but not without a good amount of work. You're strong, Eritis, do that. A few weaker rocks lie cracked below a larger group of boulders. If they can be removed, the rubble will collapse. Smash the small rocks to free the boulders. Yeah, Eratus, that's exactly what I hired you for. A few of the rocks break free. Those remaining cannot support the boulders above. The pile collapses and rolls out of your way. Tiber's turn. You can... you cannot attack with that. It's too far away. Uh-huh. How far can you go? Uh-huh. Or maybe you just... You activate that! Yeah. Yeah, you do that. Suppression field, man. Suppressed, bitch. Yeah, I can see. And attack it? I can. Oh, yeah. What? Damage 26 plus 2? What's the weapon he's carrying? Gravitational Overseer. Nice. Okie dokie. And does it have a radius that I... No, only on hit. I won't... Because I don't want to hit my... the people I love. How much speed do you have? 8. 7, 6, 5. Plus 2, plus 4, plus 6, plus 8. Yeah, do that. Hit it! Boom! We're not afraid of you. Taste steel! Says this guy. And it's dead. Ooh, her turn. Ooh, you missed! No, Raima! Elegant. You're my kind of fighter, and you're here to kill this rubble. Few weaker... smash the smaller rocks. I mean, aren't you there for smashing? You are a smasher. Okay. Smash it, 85%. Come on, Elegant. Success. A few of the rocks break free. Those, yeah, I know. Oh, it's the Sorrow's turn. This one's? Oh yeah, there are only 2 of them here. You're knocked down, Eratus. You're knocked down. And last Castoff's turn. Okay. Maybe I should try to attack it. Yeah. Yeah, maybe I should. Or activate that one. Eratus is knocked down. He can fight it himself. Attack it. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Attack it. Did we miss? No, I didn't. Adiri's turn. She does that too. Nice, Adiris. We have to run. Run, boy, run. Ooh, whose turn? Make your way out, brothers and sisters. The portal to the necropolis still functions. Okay. Eratus. Oh! While we're here, why don't you level up, Eratus? Oh, I can't level you up right now. Too bad. Okay, Eratus, where are you? You're here. You could attack the Sorrow. Out of range. Because I stood up. Right? That's why I can't do anything. Can go to the loot. I used my movement, so... do I understand correctly? I don't know. Talk to Androno Sandhand. We're doing what you can. Leave us be. Help the other castles. Okay. Then get the loot. It's Tiber's turn. Okay. Tiber, you shoot that Sorrow fragment where it came from. To hell's with you!
Oh, Hold down already.
Really? Ooh, and get the loot. What's that? Liquid death. The small clear tube holds a star-like liquid of deepest onyx. When you turn the tube over, the liquid undulates slowly as if it carefully considered whether to move, then made a conscious decision to slither in the direction of gravity. It waves over itself through itself, and each time your surroundings seem darker. Ooh. And that's a kaleidoscopic Merecaster. The small, heavy tube seems heavier than its materials of amethyst, glass, and bronze, which would suggest. Its metal is edged with indecipherable symbols, and when you stare through it, as if through a spyglass, the shapes you see lurk just beyond your comprehension. It is tempting to linger and gaze longer at these unhappy forms. No, take all. Another sorrow fragment, and it missed! Nice! Very nice of you. Andrews. Good. Raima. Nice. Castoff's turn. Where am I? Ah, this Castoff. I thought they meant me. They do not. Elegant. Why are you so slow? I have to do something about his running skill. Really. Anything in attack range? No.
Here we go.
At least try. Can you? Oh, you can! Nothing can be done. No, don't go off and be someone else's hero. Okay. Okay. We activate them. Elkishai. You move there. Nice one. Last Castoff's turn. Can you activate? Yeah, you can. Activate that device. Nice! Pressed. Good. Talk to Raima. What do you need? Flee and save yourself or help the other castoffs? I don't know. Adiri's turn. More shields. We need the shields. Eritis' turn. I think it's time to kill this sorrow fragment, isn't it? And now, you die.
Vanquished!
It is vanquished. Tibia's turn. Okay, Tibia. Might be able to activate that one. Yeah. Sorrow fragment's turn. Where is it? Seems like it didn't really do anything. Oh, there it is. They are okay. Okay. Elegant's turn. Yeah, you take a while. Maybe you can break through here. But no, because it requires an action and you're too slow to do anything. Stupid git. Yeah. Flee! And it's my turn. Anyone close? Yeah, these two. And a new where's that soul frame? Oh, there it is. Kill it all! Boom. That one's dead. I thought, why isn't it? Shouldn't it be dead? And here it comes. Meet the sorrow. Evidence Abyss. We're done for. Okay, Eritis. Oh shit. talk to? No. Even you can't go that far. Try to... Okay, I think these two are dead. But you can try to help. Go here. Oh no, no. Tell Andronas that he should save himself. Flee and save yourself. Intellect? Oh, I thought... Okay. Help the other cast-offs? Yeah? Let's go, Heimer. Tyree, you are there. Maybe you can break through it? No, you can't. But you should. Try! But you can't. Ah! Soul fragment? Where is it?
I'm at least 6 times better than I was seconds ago.
What happened? Reimer. And cast off. And Elegern. Where are you? There you are. Okay, free Melmoth. Smash him to pieces, man! Ah, success. Critical success. Effort restored. Nice. Yep. Melmoth. Can I go there? I think I can. Oh, I can't. Talk to Melmoth? Melmoth gnaws at his lower lip. Blood trickles from his lacerated flesh, but he doesn't seem to recognize the pain. He stares blankly at the destruction around him, his eyes flat and distant. He glances at you momentarily. It seems he hardly recognizes your presence. It's here. So, this is our doom. All of our lives have been leading to this moment. We cannot escape that. He gestures you away, not looking at you. Run if you like. I accept our fate. Turn away. Cass's turn. Run, boy, run. Get out of my way. Yeah. I think... Well... He's dead. Good gods about it, here it'll kill us all. Yeah, it shells it on. Aren't you the brave one? Yep. Asshole alarm. Oh! Only one teleport left. Maybe. If we're lucky. Last caster, where are you? There you are. Okay, what can you do? What can you do? Can you... No. Can you... Talk to Adiris? Can you activate that? No, you can't do anything! Because you're too slow. Oh, maybe I can activate that. Go through the fire. Go through the fire! Fuck it. Yeah. Miss. Nice. Adiris shouts to us above the din. Hope is not lost. The Feretory. If there is any truth in the legends, then this is our only hope. She looks up at the towering sorrow. But we need time to understand it. If one of us is brave, perhaps others can live to find a way to stop it. I am brave. I am brave. I will buy the time for you and the others, young one. Make the most of it. Ja, klar kann ich das reparieren. Suddenly, everything falls into place. This is the vision from the tapering obelisk. Adiris is the woman you saw impaled by the sorrow. The sorrow will kill you here. We need you. The sorrow will... I don't... Is this... Do you want to hear that when you're trying to get your shit together? We need you. She turns away, hearing our words but ignoring them. A golden glow surrounds her as she steps forward. A kaleidoscope of beautiful colors. The shifting energies of the tides cast into tangible being. She holds her hand aloft and ethereal fires play around it. The weight of the sorrow's baleful focus settles on her. Your vision shrinks to a pinpoint as the two face each other. Attend me, sorrow! Yeah, 2 damage. Save who you can and run! There's the Feretory. Okay, whose turn? Eratus' turn. Where are you? Eratus, you have 3 soul fragments here. Okay. You don't need to kill them. No, you don't need to. Can you move Melmoth? Or can you destroy the rubble? No, you can't. You can? Can you activate that? No, you can't. Can you talk to Melmoth? Nothing you do? Okay, then maybe you should go to the Feretory. Yeah, okay. Maybe you can try and help Tibia? Talk to Alkashai? Yeah, talk to Alkashai. He stands frozen, doubled over. His hands are smashed against the sides of his head. I can't! They're screaming at me! I can't! Slap some sense into him. Well, yeah, later. Soul fragment. But it's suppressed. That's good. Elegern. Tibia, I mean.
Naturally.
Oh, smashing really isn't your strong suit. Maybe you can talk some sense into Alkashai. And Eratus will do the other thing. Okay. Yeah? Yeah, you could do that. Yeah, Tibia, do that! Convince him! He stammers, then meets your eyes and swallows. Yeah, yes, all right. Just tell me what to do and I'll do it. Fight the soul fragments? No. Help save other cast-offs. He nods reluctantly, biting his lip. Soul fragment. Where are you? Okay, you're there and suppressed. Andronus. Yes! Neisenstein. Elegern, where are you? Yeah, try to convince Melmoth. Challenge his defeatist attitude. Yes! He tears his eyes away from the flames to stare at you. He coughs a bitter laugh. Always the folly of youth. But if I die here, all my life's work is for nothing. Might as well try. Is that what you're saying? See if I can scratch out a few more years, or at least make sure someone else can scratch out a few more of their own? Fine, let's go! Okay, Elegant. That was good, that was good. You did a good thing there. Nothing I can activate. Eratus is gonna do that. Ideris is dead anyway. And you can, no you can't. Yeah, just run as far as you can in this direction.
Here we go then.
Castor's turn. And Sorrow's turn. Alkashai, what are you doing? You are helping, aren't you? Or maybe you're not. I don't know. Yes, you are! Nice! Sorrow's turn. Sorrow fire. Aderis, well... Ooh. She left something behind. I might be able to grab the loot. Ah, shit. Who was trained to run? Tibia was. And Eratus. Okay, Tibia. You're gonna get that. While the last cast-off is going to activate this. Yeah. Activate that. Fuck the soul fragment. We don't care about it. Fuck that soul fragment. We don't care about that either. Eratus, you break him free. This guy over there.
Job done right.
Smash it. 100%. Smash it. Yeah. And help that guy to flee.
Something new is wrong with me.
Ouchie! Knocked down. Oh. Tibia, I hope you can... Yeah. Get the loot! Tibia!
All right.
Get that loot! Else window. The small hand mirror is ensconced in a non-lit frame. Warm green light pulses from its slow. Well, that was a waste. Soul fragment's turn. Yeah. We're all at pretty good health. It's all okay. It's all okay. They're running. That's exactly what they should do. Yeah, you're moving out there too. That's good. Melmoth is moving. Melmoth is moving. People. Elegern. Where are you? Oh, right there. Okay. You can activate that? No, you can't. You could... What can you do? You're too slow. Just has to activate that. Well, maybe you should attack a soul fragment. Yeah, maybe that's the best idea. 1954, 55, 50, 50. But it's bleeding. But also brimming with sorrow energy. I have to talk to them. Can't talk to the normal cast-offs. Activate... you're just... Okay, kill this sour fragment, please. Oh, yeah. 5 damage. Maybe you should just run. Elegern? Yeah. You just run.
On my way.
Cast off. Yeah, good. Next cast off, also running. Good. Elkishai is running like... Well, very quickly. Too long to die here, I know. Sorrow's turn. Tibia, please... Okay, Sorrow is going this way to... I see what he's doing there. Last cast off. Where are we? We're here. Why should I... What can I do? Event Horizon. Become invisible. 8 points of health. Sucker Punch. Warp Dash. Maybe I should just run too. I don't see a reason to break that. I mean, 2 no-name cast-offs are killed. There's 1 last generator to activate, but I don't have to because why should I? So maybe it's time to run. Melmoth is doing the best he can. Yeah, it's time to run, folks. Talk to... Where's Reimer? To Reimer. Ouch! Shit! What do you want? Okay, okay. Yeah, well, that was a waste. Soul fragment. Come on, cast off. Eritus. You? Where are you? Ah, because I stood up. Can you maybe teleport? No, you can't. Well, just step behind them so you're attacked instead of them.
Sideways.
Ouchie. Ouchie. Tibia. Well, yeah, you, my friend, have to run pretty far now.
Of course.
Oh, ouchie. Fragment burst? That's always bad. Especially when they're knocked down. Andronos Sandhand. Yeah, you're doing great. Cast off Melmoth. He's trying to run. Make a run for it. And Elegern is trying to save them then. Or could he activate this? What do we have? Adaptation. No, not enough. Innovate. Maybe it's time to use a cipher. 1 enemy. Fuck. All in small area. All in small area, but I don't want to hit the cast off. Side action. Can I? Or can I use Eritus? No. Can I use Tibia? No. Maybe I can. 1 ally, okay. But no name allies. There's not a lot I can do. I can only attack them or deactivate this. Yeah, deactivate that. That's good, that's good. Yeah, yeah. Run, cast off, run! Into the field! No, not right before it! Sorrow's turn. At least Tibia isn't standing there anymore. Oh, get away, get away! Oh. Last cast off, where am I? I'm here. Shit. This doesn't work. This is not going well. Maybe I have to activate it? Yeah, interact with it.
On it.
Yeah. Even as the heat of the fire cracks and blisters skin, the air around the structure feels damp and pregnant, and pulses in a way it wasn't before, some kind of reaction to the sorrow's presence. As it is approached, 3 bone-like handles curl out of the structure as if in greeting. That certainly didn't happen before. A telepathic whispering begins, a cold, cacophonous chittering that is clear despite the roaring flames all around. Something is alive inside this thing. Title search. I don't think the Sorrow will like it if I use a title search. Force with the mind inside the pyramid. Turn the nearest bone. We could use the title search. Oh, I don't know. I have to pee and think about it. Okay. Let's continue and do a little mic check. Let's continue and do a little mic check. Sounding quite alright. Turn the nearest bone. The lever rotates slowly across the face of the structure, lubricated by a mucus film. It locks into place and withdraws into the pyramid. The cacophonous chittering grows louder. 2 bones still protrude from the structure. 3 actions. Oh. Oh, Eratus. Stand up! And maybe... Do you have an attack that can... Fell swoop. 1, 2, 3 of you. Fell swoop attack them. Maybe you two. Maybe I can kill at least one. And I'm 5-3. Out of range. Attack there. These things are quick. That's the stupid part. And I don't have an explosion or something like that that I could use. Oh, come on. Why not? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, Tibia! Oh, poor Tibia! And poor other cast-off. Tibia, run, boy, run! As far as you can. Right about here. Andrews Sandhand. Yeah, you're doing shit there, Andrews. Nowhere is safe. Oh. Quite right, they are. Elegant. You did that. You could. Why should we? Could gloriously die attacking the Sorrow, but I don't think we would want that. No, I think there's nothing else we can do here. Can you? No, you can't! Maybe you can. Turning a handle, I mean, does that consume an action? It does. But at least they are getting into this field right now. And stepping out of it, because they're stupid. Oh. 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 Don't kill my Eratus. No, it was only one of these other cast-offs. Another lever. More eager, more painful. Well, yeah. Ah, okay. I can't do anything else, right? I can hide. Maybe can I heal Eritis? Or I guess not from here. Yeah, well, hide. I know, just stand your ground. Oh.
What's happening?
He's knocked down again. Shit.
Could someone stab some healing into me?
I know exactly what you mean. But you have to run and cannot use your action for healing. Sorry, Eritis, sorry.
Find him. Something to do.
Where are these other fragments? I think they're somewhere else. Oh no, there it is. And it's suppressed. Yeah, it's suppressed. Yeah, you better be suppressed, bitch. Tibia, turn the lever. Turn the last joint. A single femur protrudes from one side of the pyramid. The voices have grown to a painful pitch. Whatever's inside is eager for the structure to be open. As the bone glides into place, a gurgling screech rakes the sky. The cacophony of voices lashes out, seeking a mind to latch onto. It's seeking you, the last cast-off. Don't burst!
Someone needs to smash me in the face with some healing.
Yeah, I know! And the other ones are just standing here! Elegant, you can heal! At least 6 points of health? Yeah, heal Eritis, please! Or do we have something more healing? 8 of health? Maybe it will make him stand up. That would be great. It does! Nicenstein. Okay, and now... Nearing the structure, a nearly unbearable squeal punctures the sky. The cacophony of voices lashes out, seeking a mind to latch onto. The last cast-off. It needs the last cast-off. Okay. Adaptation? No, you can't do that. Hook? No. Just stand here. Oh, the sorrow is killing another cast-off. Not Eritis, please. Don't kill Eritis. Oh, it removed. Who's dead? Sniv Andronis? Melmoth? It killed Raima. And Alkashai. Shit, we were too slow! Fuck this! Maybe I should have killed some of the fragments? Okay, I could have tried to use a title search to do my last cast-off stuff. But now, I mean, the other cast-offs were, oh shit. But they were no-name cast-offs. They didn't do anything with the story. But Raima is dead now. As you approach, a voice or 1,000 voices moan in your head, forming a connection with your mind. One side of the pyramid swings open, a swirl of trans-dimensional energy and biological fluids blossoming inside. A portal with something else waiting on the other side. You can only hope it's not worse than the sorrow that hunts you here. The interior of the pyramid swirls with a mysterious energy. A loud, plaintive chittering beckons.
Ready to learn something new.
Before you can react, a powerful gravitic force yanks you and your companions into the structure, away from the horrors of Mira West. It wrenches the horror and the other surviving cast-offs inside as well, holding them to other places beyond your reach, and you suddenly find yourself somewhere else. my favorite location in the game and the last one. You are pulled through the Feretory and the world goes dark. Your sense of sight has suddenly failed. You try to move your limbs and find that you cannot. You're alone, cut off from everyone else. You sense the terrifying presence of the sorrow as it searches through the portal behind you. Knowing you are trapped, it reaches out and is hurled back, shrieking in fury. Its cries vanish at once as if an impermeable wall has suddenly been raised between you. In the instant before that happens, however, you sense the roiling, nauseating shape of its mind through the place in your mind where resides, and pain mingled with a wordless rage. A terrible new sound fills your ears, a chittering, whispering cacophony. Something probes at the edges of your mind, something vast and incomprehensible. Try to understand the chittering. You concentrate upon the chittering, whispering sound, trying to discern what it was, what this... With the start, you realize that you are being studied, poked and prodded, and it's about to get a lot worse. The probing of your consciousness grows more insistent. Thoughts and emotions rise unbidden, only to be pushed aside in quick succession. With a searing pain, something forces deep into your mind. You scream in agony. Memories flash past your eyes beyond your control, tearing from one to the next. And then, without warning, it stops. You feel a sudden sense of recognition and perhaps surprise. The chittering fades and you slowly wake. What is this? What new treasure is here for me to find? A friendly voice booms, opening your bleary eyes to see an earnest, gray-skinned non-human with a toothy smile. He is tall and wide across the shoulders and exudes great strength. His hands terminate in long claws. But where are my manners? My name is Dracogen, and you are in the bloom, though I dare say you didn't expect to arrive here quite like this. His voice is warm and welcoming, but there's something about his tone that suggests something more predatory. He studies you briefly, his eyes roving across your body with practiced ease. Do you have questions? Perhaps I can answer them for you. Tybee whispers in your ear. Don't do it, lad. Don't do it, lad. He's never friendly unless he wants something from you, and you do not want him to want anything from you. Tybee, our old friend. The tone of his voice is avuncular, his smile wide. How are you? Actually, you should wait a moment to catch up. I must first engage your compatriot. I have some pressing business that simply cannot wait. I'm sure you'll understand. He turns back to you. Aha. Where are the others? Who knows? The bloom's motivations are inscrutable, and its tendrils pass through countless worlds and dimensions. If you were brought here by the bloom itself, then these others you speak of could literally be anywhere. Well, sorry. What were these voices? The bloom is a living creature with a reach across dimensions. Its consciousness, if I may use that term, is unlike anything we know. So unless I miss my guess, what you heard were some of the many voices of the bloom. How did I get here? You don't remember? A pity. It must have been something to experience. If you'd come down from the Memovira's fortress or along one of the roadways, you'd know the path you took. The pathways of the bloom are strange, and not all its roads are pleasant. Tell me about yourself. He swells with momentary pride. I am Dracogen. I am the man who can find what you need, even if you don't know you need it. I deal in information, and I pay those who work for me handsomely. Ask anyone here, and they'll tell you I trade fairly. You could ask your friend Tybee there what happens to those who try to cross me. but I don't think that a relationship starts best with threats. We should work from a common interest. Perhaps you can do something for me. Tybia flinches back and manages a weak smile. Crossing Dracogen. A bad idea, yes. What do you want from me? A business proposition, my friend. I wish to prove my value to you, and then you can provide value in return. I trade in information, favors, and Numenera, and it so happens I know about you and your kind. You're a cast-off of the Changing Guard, an old acquaintance of mine. Indeed, I have known a number of your brethren. I even know about Mila West, your secret refuge. So ask. Ask, and I will do what I can to provide an answer. Tybia groans. Make no deal, lad. Getting acrossways with Dracogen is a quick way to an early grave, and it don't matter if you're on the up or not. One honest mistake, a simple misunderstanding of the terms of the agreement, and you're vanished. Walk away, boy, walk away. Now, Tybia. I thought our arrangement worked out nicely. You certainly came out ahead. What do you know about cast-offs? I have met your sire. I know that he makes and discards you. I know that the Sorrow pursues the Changing Guard and destroys his cast-offs as a consequence. I know more, but my trade is information. We'll speak more of what I know later, perhaps. Most cast-offs prefer not to come to the bloom. It is a great predator, you know, and something about the psychic energies of your kind seems to have a great appeal to it. Perhaps some residue of your sire's life. Again? I'm here looking for the first cast-off. She has been dead for over a century. Have you tried her tomb? Then I guess you have nothing to tell me. Ha! She's here in the bloom, Mazov told me. Mazov! How interesting. In any case, you seem to believe what you have said. I concede that common knowledge is not always correct, and I bow to your surety. I do not have your answer, but I know one who might. If you wanted to know anything about the bloom, you should speak to its ruler, the Memovira. Tell me about her. A hard, ruthless woman. She holds control of the bloom because it favors her. She uses this advantage to dominate the trade routes and control access to the maws that lead to other worlds. But the maws are closing, and thus her funds are dwindling. Where can I find her? Inside her fortress, but she has locked her gates to outsiders while she considers the problems that face her. Only those who can provide something of value to her get in now. Like me. Mila West has been destroyed by the Sorrow. Shock flashes across his features and he wipes it clear quickly. I am truly sorry to hear that. I never had the honor of a visit, though I longed to go. Such accumulated knowledge. So many artifacts lost. The value of the pieces would have been worth... Well, no matter. No matter what's done is done. What do you want in exchange? I once had claim to an artifact, but it was spirited away to a place called the Ascension of Kexlianish, a realm of crystalline beauty. I need that artifact back. It's called the Magmatic Amulet, a circlet of dark, hyaline material. It is of great interest to me, and believe that you may be uniquely suited to retrieve it. Find it, bring it to me, and I guarantee you an audience with the Memovira. How do I get to there? Follow the caravan road to the trade post. You'll find a maw there, and it will take you to the Ascension. What's a maw? A maw is one of the many mouths of the bloom, reaching its tendrils through the dimensions. Some enterprising individuals travel these tendrils, exploring new worlds and bringing back strange and wondrous items for trade. What if I decline? Oh! You said something, Heldrick. A while ago. 2. You said 2. I think maybe it seems like there wasn't an option so far here, so maybe I even pressed that option. Because I think we have to ask everything and then just say, okay, I agree. What if I decline? You won't get into the Memovira's fortress, and most likely you'll be devoured by the bloom, with nothing left of you but memories of what could have been. But as with all things, this is your choice. He gestures toward the large open chamber behind him. Ask around, you'll find that I trade fairly. You'll also find that I brook no deceit. He stifles a yawn. But I have other business to attend to. If you wish to gain access to the Memovira, you had best go.
Updated my journal.
Remember, the magmatic amulet from the Ascension. He turns to Tibia. And now, old friend, let us resume our acquaintance, shall we? How is Ovine? Did you have a joyful reunion? Tibia's jaw drops, his face goes pale. I don't... How do you know? His eyes seek yours in mute appeal, as his tangled questions take his breath from him and leave him, for once, speechless. Say nothing? I haven't seen him in years, Tibia manages at last, staring at Dracogen with a mixture of fear and helpless rage. How do you know him? Where is he? I really couldn't say. He found me through that ring you gave me in reparation for the incident. I had turned it off, and he came running, assuming you were dead. A gentle smile creases his face. I told him I would help him find you in exchange for his services. But then he vanished. Frankly, I had assumed that Ovine found you and reneged on our deal. Ovine would never do that, Tibia says hotly, then flushes. He's a man of his word, and well, you have to admit that you do have a fearsome reputation, and Ovine wouldn't want to cross you. This does present a problem, then. Ovine pledged a year of service to me in exchange for certain information, and, well, now he's vanished. I thought of using the paired mind link ring you gave me as a collateral in order to track him down, but then realized that anything could have befallen the poor man here in the bloom, and besides, who am I to stand between two long-lost lovers? Perhaps you might be more inclined to seek him out than I.
Making a note.
So here, you can have your ring back. May it be useful to you. Ooh. The ring is plain and tarnished. Tibia rubs it with his thumb constantly, spinning it around his finger. He smiles to you and bows. My apologies, but I simply had to make sure of Tibia and Ovine. I do look forward to hearing of the successful resolution of our arrangement. Farewell. Okay, I think what we're gonna do here is level up and then finish the stream for today. Because this really is just, it's a good place to stop. And in extra effort, we have what's my max effort now? 4, and we have 4 miles. So yeah, extra effort would be good.
I feel even more fantastic.
You are even more fantastic. Yes, you are. Tibia, you want to... Or ability. No. I want him to be better at running, maybe? Running really is the shit during the crises. Endurance. Or maybe more endurance. We have 34 health. Maybe you do need some endurance. +5 health per level. And then he has 39. 5 health, I don't know. I think running or initiative is... Give him more endurance. Yes. And then later initiative. Shoot first. Ooh. Tybur shoots first. With a lower initiative. Ah! Well, maybe I should have done it with initiative then. If you had told me that before. Ah. The ninth world is full of the graves of honorable men, and Tybur has no intention of joining them. His attacks do much more damage against unprepared opponents. I cannot go back. Damn! Meow meow, kitty cat! Virtuoso. When flag skill is active, for each level of resourceful, more cybers, limits of human capacity. What's that? Ooh, yeah, please. You know how to make the most of your body and how to summon your deepest reserves. You can push yourself harder and longer than any but the most elite athletes. Okay, when I activate that... No, it... Wait. I have to pay to might, to speed, to intellect, but then gain the other... But +5 initiative with my shoot first. Yeah, I want that. Ooh, yeah. And increase initiative. Okay, then everything's fine. All right, now. Okay, good. Nice. Shoot first. Shoot first is good. And then let's level Elegant and improve his... Well, who's intimidating? No, he isn't. Elegant is intimidating. Then maybe we should focus on that. Yeah. Yeah, be more intimidating. Or healing. Intimidation, the next skill will be healing. Okay. And now for our last cast off. We increase our intellect edge. Because intellect is what it's all about. And I'm attacking with an intellect weapon. Goody! And we will talk to Eritis on the next stream. We will save here in the bloom and end the stream for today. Memovira's Courtyard, yeah. Override. New save game. Save game. Oh, maybe I have to override the first one. Guess so. Just see if what I've overwritten here. Well, but we... Oh, that's from my first playthrough, these saves. Ooh. Yeah, I remember. Okay. Well then. We saved now. Okay, okie dokie. So, I wish you a happy, wonderful time on this beautiful Thursday. Is it Thursday? No, Tuesday. Tomorrow we will play Resident Evil 7 ab 19:30 und am Donnerstag Don't Starve wieder um 15 Uhr bis 17:30 Uhr. Genau. Ich werde, but I think I might change my streaming schedule again in the near future. But I have to make some more research and see what the statistics say. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. Until then, bye bye, shubidai, and see you then.